please like and subscribe.
All right. We're going to talk about mythical creatures today. Ooh. And we lost Holly.
And
there
she's back.
she is.
She's back.
Ooh, I think it was the government.
Yeah.
Back.
The government was trying to block us. So mythical creatures. Do you guys believe in mythical creatures like Bigfoot or Loch Ness?
No.
Or Cyclops?
No.
No?
No.
You think it's real?
I think some of them could be.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe not now, but in the past they were around.
Yeah. What about like Atlantis? You believe in Atlantis?
No.
I don't know enough about it, but
like, I believe all those mythical creatures were based off fact. Like you got the Minotaurs, the Centaurs, the half human, half animal. I think those were all from a time way back when.
Maybe. Or do you think it's just their way of entertainment? Because back then they were writing stories and telling
campfire stories and stuff.
But what if it was like before God flooded the earth? Like what we think is the aliens that came down genetically altered things on this earth, and then God had to flood it. What do you think about that?
I've never read that in the Bible.
You haven't?
No.
It talks about the angels coming down.
Well, no, but he flooded the earth because of the sin of man.
Yeah, but the angels, the Nephilim, came down.
Yeah, but that's the only thing they've talked about is the Nephilim.
And then there were giants. It says there were giants
that is
in
the
those
Nephilim.
days. I know, I'm just saying.
But it doesn't say anything about manitars or whatever you call them. Is that like the half horse, half human thing?
Yeah, or like you got stories of like Hercules and the old people.
Hercules.
Yeah. What do you think, Holly?
What is that? Is that from a cartoon?
From the cartoon.
I have a hard time believing in those because I feel like, well, where are they now? Like, why isn't there any, way to create that now?
Yeah.
Like, you can't have a half dog or half human, half horse. Like, it's genetically impossible.
Is it? You think?
Yeah, because I feel like if it was, people would be. It would be a thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also go back to
nowadays.
the whole. Everybody's got a video camera in their hand now, and we have no good footage of Bigfoot or the Loch Ness monster or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
However, I really wish and hope that giants do come back. I think giants would be cool. It would be so neat. Like even more giant than Caleb. Actual.
Well,
I think it would be amazing.
You wouldn't be scared being so tiny?
No. I'm fast. I can move around it. Can't catch me. But it would be a nice giant. A gentle giant.
A
gentle giant.
Well,
things used
maybe.
to be,
I'm not sure you get to pick that.
I would.
That's
what I say about all my animals. My animals would all get along, including my giant.
Why?
But I mean, with a giant, do you just treat him like a person? Like, is it just?
Well,
you know what I mean? Like,
does everybody believe that giants were on the earth at one point?
We
in time?
treat Caleb like a person.
Like you
True.
believe giants used to be here, right?
Yeah.
Like, what do you think? Like the stories, like fee fi fo fum, all those ancient little. Those were based off something. There were definitely giants. You believe in dinosaurs, right?
Well, what do you consider a giant? You talking?
I'm
8
talking
foot
like
tall? Or
no.
You talking like 30-foot
no,
tall?
we're talking like Game of Thrones giant.
Yeah, it's like 20 feet tall, maybe bigger.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They have found the hand tools of things that only that big could carry. You know what I mean?
But then what happened to them though?
And
Why aren't there like? Why wouldn't we still have them? Why they didn't reproduce to keep the chain going? I don't.
There's pictures of them like uncovered, but then the Smithsonian gets a hold of them and shuts the dig sites down.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's tons of pictures of big giants, skeleton bones, but it gets shut down really quick, and supposedly goes to the Smithsonian. Because there's a history there that they don't want you to know.
Why though? Like, I just don't understand why they wouldn't want us to know.
Agreed. And I also think that scientists are not as smart as they think they are either. Because some of those bones, they could just be animal bones. And there are scientists out there that say that their carbon dating stuff is based on their own data. So it's not like they can compare it to anything. They just said, well, if it has this, then it's this old. But they're guessing. They don't know. I mean, I would think that if it is true, I could see, I mean, if you're talking about a 30-foot person, would have to have a gigantic food source to keep them alive.
Yeah.
And if there ever was a famine, they would be the first ones to die off.
There were big things on this earth at one point, like super big. If you believe the dinosaurs were, do you believe the dinosaurs were real?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because there's bones.
You think those are fake?
But you tell me that you can reproduce what an animal looks like based on a pile of bones? How? You're guessing. You have no idea what that thing was. It could have been neon purple.
You think the things they have in the museums are fake?
Well, I actually know for a fact that some of them are fake.
You think they don't really, like a T-Rex, you don't think they've really found that together?
I think they found some of the skulls, but we're giving it the names. I don't know that they've ever... Yeah, they pieced together some of the stuff on that. And I know for a fact that some of the skulls are fake because... Was it The Rock that bought a T-Rex skull and then found out it was made out of, like, plaster or something like that?
Yeah.
All right, I see where we're going. So maybe this whole dinosaur thing is fake and they're pushing the evolution agenda?
Maybe. But they're stupid if that's what they're doing because that wouldn't convince me.
What about there's stones in South America that depicts, like, man riding on what looks like a brontosaurus? You think that might be fabricated?
Maybe they're just bad artists.
Maybe.
They were like camels looking things or something like that. Or
water
big
buffalo.
horses.
Things used to be...
Because even nowadays there's different sized animals, even in the same species. Like horses, you have little Shetland ponies, but you also have Clydesdales. And if you ever seen a Clydesdale in person, that thing is gigantic.
Yeah?
Then you get freaky animal. Like there's a dairy cow somewhere that's like 6 foot tall.
Yes.
Like the shoulders are 6 foot tall.
Well, look at the bugs and stuff they have in Brazil or South America and stuff like that. No, thank you. I'm not camping there.
Yeah. What about, like, woolly mammoth? I mean, obviously, you think those might be...
I don't know. They could just be big elephants.
So, have you guys watched? I'm trying to find what the documentary is, but about Sue, the dinosaur Sue, the T-Rex. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's so good! And I actually went and saw her in the Chicago Museum.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she is now, and I suggest you watch that. Like, it explains like how they put the bones together, and she's almost all the way complete. But like everything around Sue and how, like, I want to say it's like the government came and swooped in and took her away from the people who actually discovered her because they said they were digging in like not their territory or something. Like, it's a whole story, but the dinosaur's name is Sue, and it is the best documentary I've seen. I love it. I loved every single part of it, but it talks about how they found her.
T-Rex named Sue, kind of like a boy named Sue.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the government took her away, and the people were, they had her all put together, and so they actually helped remove all the pieces of her because they were scared that the people were going to destroy her, and she lived in a warehouse for a really long time in a bunch of storage bins.
Wow.
Huh? See, the government, it ends up in the Smithsonian.
I don't understand why they care, though.
What's that?
I don't understand why they care.
It just means there's something there they're hiding. What it is, but that's the whole thing. Why? Yeah, why would they even?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, I think she's got a fan running.
Maybe.
sorry, you guys. My robot was going all loud and yeah.
Oh,
that's what
that was your vacuum?
Okay.
My vacuum. He goes off every day at 11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, your time zone is way jacked up. These headphones are driving me insane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's definitely something they're hiding. That's all I know. And there's more to the story. Like, there's, Devil's Tower, I think it is. A lot of people believe that was a tree trunk, like from a humongous tree. Like petrified. Because rocks don't form like that.
Yeah.
But trees petrify like that. And it forms like the base of a trunk of a tree.
Wow.
Yeah, there's that theory too.
See, I could see there being gigantic trees like that when there wasn't much population if they just kept growing.
Mm-hmm. Like a home tree. Like an avatar.
No.
What?
I think I might be the only person in the world that hated that movie.
I wasn't a big fan of it.
I thought it was
And the second
stupid.
one blows.
I didn't ever watch the second one.
Yeah, don't watch it.
As long as the first one?
Uh-huh, it's longer.
So you're not watching 3
It's like
and 4?
2 hours, 40 minutes. What's that?
You're not watching 3 and 4?
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't watch 2 because I thought the first one was bad.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
I was just like, no, thank you.
Like all kinds of crazy awards.
Yeah.
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 Because it was like the first big 3D thing.
Well, everybody
And
kept telling me how awesome the colors were and this and that, and I was like, yeah, I guess.
If you
but
watch
the
it on
story
IMAX.
sucks.
They were on shrooms.
Might have been.
Yeah.
I swear
I like
some
where
of
you're
those
going.
movies are made for people that are high on something.
Some DMT.
Shrooms like makes everything more vibrant, so maybe they're. I mean, that would be a kind of cool show to watch on shrooms.
Holly's gonna give us a
Zero
review.
experience.
I may have to. No, I'm not going to. No.
Well, we
Yeah,
know what
but-
Holly's weekend plans are.
Right. Avatar and shrooms, perfect.
We texted Holly and never get any response till like Tuesday. We're like, oh, what's up?
Psychedelic.
That's hilarious. Well, that definitely gives us something to think about.
Yeah, there's definitely more to the story.
Yeah.
There's so many weird things out there like that at some point my brain just shuts off and goes, whatever.
Yeah, like I said, we've mentioned it before. When you think I personally believe there's way more than we can comprehend. There's just so much that they try so hard to cover up everything. They make it obvious and it gets sloppy. But we don't know what the truth is yet. But there's something more to the story. I believe in our history that they're trying to cover up and paint over. Control. It's always control and money. They want to control
Greed.
everybody. Weed?
Greed.
Oh.
Everything comes down to greed anymore, I swear.
Weed.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. That's another episode. So
Yep.
everybody have a great weekend and God bless.
Be kind.
I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe. I'm Caleb. Please like and subscribe.